that'll be enough messing around for now. So this is Harry Potter and the Philosophers Stone, if I can even pronounce it right. So I think for the rest of the world it's the Sorcerer's Stone, for whatever reason. So I'm playing this on a PS1 emulator. I actually have the PS1 game of this. I had it since I was a kid. And I played it when I was a kid, but I've never completed it. So let's actually try and get that done today. I don't know about today, but maybe soon. Here we go, because I did a bit of a test on this. And look mode normal. So I found that when you use the bumpers, triggers to turn the camera, it's reversed. But when you go into first person mode, it's not reversed. And it was really annoying, but I actually don't think that'll help. Okay, let's begin. So the reason I'm playing this is I want a bit of a break from Devil May Cry, because the next game is going to be the shitty reboot. So I want a bit of a break from Devil May Cry, and I watched all the Harry Potter films that have gone into Netflix, and it's put me in a Harry Potter mood. And there's actually a few different versions of Harry Potter 1. So I might actually play through all of them. So this is the PlayStation 1 version. This is the arguably the shittiest version. The PC version is much superior. It's almost like a completely different game. And then there's a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance version, which are both different.
A huge motorbike with a giant
so I played this when I was a kid, but I've never completed it. I don't know how far I've got. I even played a bit of the PC version a few years ago.
On the doorstep of number 4 Privet Drive.
So this skips like a huge chunk of the game, or the movie, or even the story, the book. I think this came out at the same time as the movie. Like all the models look like the actors.
Until that fateful day when he received the
it's very Fable-esque, this, isn't it?
To attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left.
And it skips a whole bunch of the world building. You miss a lot in this.
Harry sat beneath a sorting hat, hoping that he would not be chosen for Slytherin House over
I expect you to know basically everything.
Slytherin, eh? Said the hat in his ear. You could be great. It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness. No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor.
I felt like he tried to say that like the voice actor of the hat from the film. Very grandiose about it. Oh. Poor Dumbledore. You've been smushed.
Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I am Albus Dumbledore, your headmaster. Now, Hogwarts is full of
texture
secrets,
change for his mouth.
so search behind
There's something adorable
every door.
about how
Keep in mind,
low
not
tech
all
this is.
secrets are rewarding. Oh, which reminds me, the third floor corridor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful.
It says something like that every year. It's like every year, don't go into the forest, don't go into this floor, don't go into the girls' bathrooms because you'll die. It's like, alright, just maybe fix that before the kids come. I have it like that, so...
Nitwit, blubber, oddment, tweak, 4 wonderful words, don't you think?
And then I've just changed it, so... Perfect. That'll do. There are some hacks for the PS1 emulators to get rid of the widescreen bars, but... it depends on the game, but a lot of them have issues. Why is the camera rotating? Because Harry looked in that direction. Just want to do a quick sound check before we actually move on and begin the game. Everything looks good, so let's begin. So, here we are in Hogwarts. Loads of stuff to do, but because I think we're in the tutorial zone, we can't actually go anywhere. That door actually looks open. I think this is like a secret room where you have to collect stuff.
Well now, it's nice to see a new face in the Gryffindor, too. Good for you. I can't remember the last time I opened up. I'm a bit rusty, you see. I'm not sure I still can. However, if you can find out the correct password, I'll give it a go. Off you go then, but be careful, there are some odd creatures about.
There usually are. Yeah, so that's the thing, we need to collect the 30 bots, every flavour beans, to open up these doors. And I don't actually know what's behind them, because like I said, played this game, I think, honestly, I last played this game when I was like, what, 8 years old? 7 or 8 years old? But there's a lot of nostalgia in this for me. I played it a lot, I just never completed it. I did this like first section like a million times. What I do remember is that there's a ghost nearby who's like really fucking loud, and he plays like a church organ as he walks by. So all these doors have locks on them, so we can't go through them. So I'm gonna go down here. Turning the camera on is going to be a nightmare because it's flipped for whatever reason.
By the look of that scar, you must be Harry Potter. I'm Fred Weasley, and this is my brother, George. Hello there, Harry. We have a proposal for you. In Hogwarts, there are special portraits, and behind these special portraits are prizes. But of course, not just anyone can open up the portraits. You need to know the password. If you bring us earwax every flavour beans, we'll tell you the password. We'll be in the Gryffindor common room, which is through the portrait of the fat lady.
I gotcha. Gotta collect them.
See you
Even
around,
blinked.
Harry.
There's a lot of detail in this. This game was crafted with love, even though this feels like they were limited by the technology of their time. Because like the PC version is completely different to this. It's like an entirely different story, loads of different levels, but it follows the same sort of beats. But it is like a different game altogether. I'll play that one after this, but there's a lot of attention to detail in this and a lot of love.
If you lose any stamina, grab a chocolate frog. It'll give you back some energy.
And the voice acting's all over the place, but that's because they are actually children, so that makes sense. Ooh, bit of frame dropping, don't like that.
When you drink a Wiggenweld potion, it replenishes all you'll have. Remarkable, isn't it?
I guess so. So that was just a tutorial. Frogs get you guess a little bit of health. What was it? Wiggenwald potion, and that's all your health. I understand. This is a child's game. I must be able to conquer this. Watch this. I'm gonna just absolutely get my arse handed to me. This is here he is. He just starts playing organ music because he's a priest or a monk. So weird.
Hey, Harry. Remember me, Ron Weasley?
I do, and you actually sound like the actor.
Draco Malfoy ran through this door with an owl under his arm. I think it was your owl Hedwig. Let's go after him.
Can do. But in the first film, like, Malfoy wasn't that much of a dick, was he? He was kind of like a bit slimy, like trying to chum up to Harry Potter. Rather than this, he's just like a full-on villain.
Hedwig.
Well, 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 if it isn't the famous Harry Potter. I'm Draco Malfoy, and you do well to show me respect.
Oh, he looks so sad. Look at his
Looking
eyes.
for that owl of yours? How careless of you to leave it lying about. Go home to your mother, Potter. Oh, sorry, you don't have one, do you?
Alright, we've only just met. That's such a fucking horrible insult. The first sentence you say to
He's a
somebody.
nasty piece of
Jesus
work.
Christ.
Just ignore him.
That's a
Us
bit more than a
Gryffindors
nasty
stick
piece of work.
together.
That is psychopathic.
Come on, Harry, follow me. To climb up, just push forwards on your controller.
I can do. We're in tutorial zone.
Let's go.
Follow you into the darkness.
Follow me.
Yes, this is a sort of like a platformer.
To jump, just approach the edge and
And
keep
kind of like a
pressing forwards on
collectathon
the
as well.
controller.
It's like a very small one. So we need to collect all these feathers.
Look, there's another feather. I'll double back and watch the entrance. You better go on and rescue Hedwig.
Alright, so he just joins us and then leaves. Goes back the same way. Whatever. So yeah, you can't, there isn't an actual jump button, it's all automatic, which is weird. But it seems to work really well, because you've got a lot of control over Harry in the air. Like you can correct your jumps. It does work really well. And I always want to know if I'm going to be missing stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have another look. We're good. Because that's the thing, right? You can't go back into an area when you've left. So if you miss a bean, then that's it. I guess you've lost that challenge. That little portrait. I can fly through this. Although we have to listen to every noise he makes. Oh, can't wait until we start casting spells and he just says a spell over and over again. It gets really frustrating.
Hello, Harry Potter. My name is Nearly Headless Nick, and I am the Gryffindor House Ghost. Look how tall this room is. Well, I mean, you must go all the way to the top to get out. If you want to look around, press your triangle button. Press the triangle button again when you've finished.
See, I even like how he's got the animation for his head falling off. So this is first person. The controls are not reversed, but they are when you're not in first person, which is weird. Some nice little music going on as well. So yeah, platformer. Then we're going to get into some puzzles and a little bit of action. I don't think it's that heavily action based, if I remember right. And then you just got to climb all the way to the top, which is super easy. But again, just the tutorial. But I'm not expecting this to get hard. I'm not expecting any of these games to get hard. I hope not, at least. That'll be bad if they do. Okay, there's 2 more platforms there. But is there actually anything on them? It doesn't look like there is. Let's go have a look. No. I don't see the point of that then. Yeah, he's got so much control in the air. It's actually really good. I'm saying this, but it's going to give it... I can just see myself getting mad at some jumping puzzles later on.
Some snails have escaped from a Care of Magical Creatures class. Careful, they're dreadfully poisonous. Press the cross button to cast the Flipendo knockback jinx from your wand. That should stop the wretched things. And watch out for those poisonous snail trails.
We've got our first spell, Flipendo. I think it's just a very basic offensive spell. So I think you have to keep hitting them. Yeah, there we go. And you get points towards your house, 5 per thing. You can charge it up. I don't know if this does more damage. Will this instant kill it? It does. Okay, so that's the difference. But the downside is he shouts Flipendo. Now it'll get very annoying very quickly. So we can actually go into first person and fire spells off wherever you want. I'm going to take care of all these. I'm going to try and 100% the game. Now, I haven't got a guide. I'm just going to go off what I see. But I'm going to try and collect everything and try and kill everything and get all the house points. Like, this isn't activated. I feel like we need a fire spell to turn it on. And yeah, there's like little puzzles like that in the environment that'll get your house points. I don't know what that'll do towards the end of the game. And this I remember as well, so if we hop up on this. So they've got little physics on this, so we go on this little slidey path. And he starts sliding about.
Hello again. Did you notice that those poisonous snails twinkle? Things that twinkle can be affected by a Flipendo knockback jinx. This is a jinx block. Your Flipendo knockback jinx will move it aside. To move the jinx block, cast Flipendo at it.
That's a very weird accent that he's got going on. I know he's going for John Cleese? Is it John Cleese? I should know this. There we go, solve the first puzzle. Trying to go for his voice, but they're not doing it at all. I'm going to take care of that cobweb. Guess there's a few more points. I think there's only a frog over there, but we'll go and have a look. And a rat! Kill it! Go with scabbers. Only hurts. Alright, fine. Well, we need that chocolate frog now. Go! And that looks like a door to me. I don't think it actually is. That's another thing as well, look at the lighting effects. And the wand. PlayStation 1, dudes. It looks so good. There we go, that's his first Flipendo. I mean, I'll give it a shot. The kid actor's doing his best. But it's just, it gets annoying. Because it happens a lot. Need to collect all these. He's a bit floaty with the controls, like I'm actually moving him around. I don't know if trying to like emulate Mario and like momentum, but it's not perfect. Oh. Or member of Organisation 13. Did you see him nearly head this thing? You can fly, can't you? Go and follow him.
A tall jinx block like this one needs a charged Flipendo knockback jinx to move it. To cast a charged knockback jinx, hold down the cross button to build up the spell before releasing it.
Can do. But then we've got to listen to him say it every single time. Oh. I wonder if I can mod the PC version just to get rid of that. We can climb up. So there's 2 platforms there. I don't know if we can get to them. Like, if we could have... Oh fuck, if we moved that block over there, oh fuck. So there's a frog over there and a cobweb. Get rid of the cobweb. Yeah, let's actually try and move this. I don't know how far he can jump. Try that. That looks too far, but I'm going to try it. He can jump super high and he's got loads of airtime. He's like glides. I'm being very forgiving with the jumping physics. Like, go. There we go. And then go. He even grabs onto ledges. All that for a frog. Alright, well. Said I'm going to 100% this game, so I'm going to try. Don't know, I doubt I can reach that. Well, I could. He bumped into it, but he didn't grab onto it, so I think that's like an ungrabbable ledge. And there's also like little details in the environment, like spiders going around, little flies. I wonder if we hit it, do we get points? I'm not going to hit that. That's kidding. You can't like chain spells either, you can only got a very set rate of fire. Like if I nuke it. Nah, never mind. I want to get all the points, which means you have to look out for stuff in the environment. Like, is that a cobweb over there? Maybe a gargoyle. I'll have a look when we get closer. But I don't even know why I'd be doing that. I'm doing it for the completionist's sake. I don't know if it's like a extra cutscene at the end, or whatever rewards you can get. I'm probably reading too much into this. This is like Harry Potter for the PlayStation 1. I need to step back.
I'm Neville Longbottom. Malfoy led me down here and then ran through a secret passage with an owl. Now I'm trapped by these enchanted books.
Oh god,
I've lost my wand.
It's got a massive head and a tiny neck.
Out of the way with Flipendo. Use the R1 button to point your wand at the flying books, then use your cross button to cast.
R1, is that lock on? Yes it is. Oh, and you do this weird strafing. Right, so taking our books just to get the points. And I guess make the room safer. I thought I got it. There we go. Go on, Neville. Courageous man, you.
The lever is around here somewhere. There! I found it!
Poor Neville. It gets bullied in the films quite hard. He turns into a badass. And nothing. I just want to check. I don't know when they introduced the beans. Like they've introduced them, but they haven't appeared in the game yet, which is weird. Usually they appear in the game and then they introduce at the same time. Hedwig pacing backwards and forwards, got a very flat face, like he flew into a wall. Alright, Neville, that's very creepy. It's like you've cornered me in a dungeon. You gonna help?
Flipendo knockback jinx might free Hegwood from those bars. Keep the cross button held down to cast one.
I will try my best. Why is it giving us a second tutorial for the charged Flipendo? We had to do it for the tall tower back before. Tall block, but fine. And it just fucks off. Saved you, and now you're gone. Again, let's just have another quick look around. Nothing underneath the stairs. You never know. You never know. Nope, and we went down automatically. I'm not controlling
I see you
that.
rescued Hedwig. She was eager to get out, so I opened the door for her. That'll teach Malfoy to mess with us.
Hi.
Not really,
I'm
we didn't do
Neville.
anything to him.
I'm in Gryffindor too. Harry helped me escape from some flapping books.
Nice to meet you, Neville. Come on down.
It's alright. You guys go ahead. I think I've lost my toad, Trevor.
Come on, Harry. Let's go.
And your wand, you're gonna need that. Lost it on like hour 1 of Hogwarts. There we go, this shit's out of broom for us, lovely. Oh no, I remember the broom parts of this game being awful.
Wow! Hedwig brought you a broomstick. I'll show you where the flying lesson is. Follow me.
Oh god, here we go. Let's see how bad this actually is. So I think they're all like little Easter eggs. Oh, I can't use my wand here for some reason. I wonder if you can only use it in certain areas then. And there's the
Here's
first
door to the
beans.
flying lesson. Watch yourself, Harry. I hear Madam Hooch is really strict. I'm still waiting for my broomstick. Our stupid owl is ancient. It's going to take forever. I'll wait for you here.
And it's forcing us to go through, I wanted those beans. But here we go, this is all going to depend on if the controls are reversed or not. Oh dear.
I am Madam Hooch, your teacher. There is a
Oh,
house point
God.
bonus if you excel at any of the following tasks.
Everyone looks like they're
Stay
made
on
out of
stick using the
paper.
directional buttons and press the cross button to move forwards. First, fly through each hoop that appears in sequence. On my whistle, then.
No, I wasn't paying attention, so it's X to move forward. Oh yeah, you don't know where the next thing's gonna be. You always guess it's pointing in the direction of where the next one's gonna be. No, not. And there are beans as well. Oh god. Well, that's very strict time limit as well.
Excellent technique. 10 house points for getting them all. The next test is a little harder, but there are bonus house points if you succeed.
What about that bean on the
Fly
column?
through
How do I
each
get the
magic
bean?
hoop that appears. Remember, slow down to turn tighter. Ready, Potter? On
No.
my whistle, then. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's go. Thing is, they're all like bean coloured. Oh, there we go. I fucked it, but they're all bean coloured birds as well, I think, which confuses stuff.
Oh!
She reacts to it. Oh, that's so good. Oh god, that's actually really good. Where is it? Where is it? That's unfair. Where is it? Oh god. Why is this getting my heart racing?
Well done,
Jesus
Potter.
Christ.
I shall award 10 house points for that fine performance. Ready for a tougher
God.
challenge? There
Well,
are
we've got the
bonus
bean.
house
I don't have to
points
worry
for
about the
a
bean.
perfect score. As before, fly through each of the magic hoops. Concentrate now. On my whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go. Oh, I've forgotten the controls already. Oh my god. Why are they so tiny?
Oh!
Yeah, I know. Oh, good god. Oh, the other issue is it's only spawning the next one. Oh, fuck. Like, if it was a path, that'd be good. I think I fucked it. Go, 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 go!
Well
Oh,
done,
thank god.
Potter. A perfect
Jesus
score.
Christ.
10 more house points for Gryffindor. You mastered the basics of broomstick control.
I can't believe, like,
Now run along.
Superman 64 could be that stressful. Just flying through hoops. Yeah, so only having one, like the next one be visible. Screwed it over.
Hi, Harry. Have you met Hermione yet? She's a real know-it-all and a teacher's
She
pet.
stood right there, man.
I am not.
Hello, Harry. Charms class is about to start. Isn't it exciting?
She's rather annoying, isn't she?
God, she's... How do you make friends? God. Imagine being introduced to someone and they just insult them straight away. Like, not even in a fun way, just like, oh, look at this person. Name's Hermione, she's such a dick. Ugh. Fucking Ron. Right, beans. Finally starting collecting them. And then we'll save the game as well. Just in case. So I'm on an emulator, so it might crash. It's the first time I'm using this emulator. My usual one doesn't work, so I'm using this one now. How do I reach those beans?
Oh no! I forgot in my spell book. I'll catch you up, Harry.
And it's forcing us to go across anyway, so maybe we have to go to that one and get those beans later on. If I remember, learning spells is like a Simon Says, so I'm gonna have to see.
Get to the charms class before the timer runs out. Walk through the floating clocks to start the timer.
Oh yeah, it's like a race. But if I also remember right, there's beans to collect. There are, but in this case it's just straightforward. Okay. So it's just like getting to class on time, like a little mini game. That was easy. There's got to be, the timer's got to be, yeah, keep going on. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Ugh. So I think he's like overdoing the jumps. I'm having to pull back on the stick. Done.
You must be Harry Potter. Welcome to Charms class. You're just in time. Welcome, young wizards. I am Professor Flitwick, and today you will learn the spell Wingardium Leviosa. Watch my wand move and press the symbol button it points to. Complete each sequence 3 times to learn the spell Wingardium Leviosa. Now you try. Remember, press the symbol button that my wand points to. Get ready.
Okay.
That was good. Keep trying.
Okay, the timing a bit off.
That was good. Excellent. Perfect. Superb. Keep up now. It's going to get harder.
Right, I've got to remember this is a game for kids.
Not good. That was good. Excellent.
Oh, I've just got...
Perfect.
Reminds me of the pull-up mini-game from Final Fantasy VII Remake.
You've mastered Wingardium Leviosa.
That was easy.
Granger and Weasley, follow me to see the Wingardium Leviosa spell put into practice.
Oh yeah, not me. I guess they couldn't do it. Hermione should be able to.
Now, listen carefully. An object that can be charmed will be marked with a yellow sparkle. A charmed object can be levitated. Keep the cross button depressed if you want to change the object height. Try levitating the hourglass onto its pedestal to open the door.
Okay, seems easy enough.
Press the triangle button to release the object.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh yeah, you gotta really pull it off. There we go. We have to put effort into the animation.
Well
there we go.
done. 5 points to Gryffindor.
Leviosa. That's gonna get stuck in my head as well.